My whole life, I've always hated tomatoes, from the time I was a little kid well into my life as a college student. My dad always told me I'd grow out of it, but I was sure that my hatred of tomatoes would be a lifelong passion. But then I decided to uproot myself from the United States and spend a summer in Merida, Mexico. At first, I was totally excited to be hiking around ancient ruins and eating frutas frescas every day, but then I remembered that tomatoes were a staple in the Mexican diet. I was instantly panicked, wondering if I could go a whole summer without running across one. But soon my mind was consumed with more pressing issues, like packing and catching the correct flight. But of course, one of my very first meals in Merida was a big salad, complete with fresh lettuce, cucumber, a hint of lime, and of course, big chunks of tomatoes. I looked at the plate, and then up at my host madre, a wonderful woman with a knack for cooking the world's greatest food, and decided the polite thing to do would be to choke down the fruit I'd spent 19 years hating and do it with a smile on my face. After all, if I couldn't be brave enough to eat a silly little tomato, there was no way I'd ever be brave enough to do something that genuinely scared me, like starting a conversation with a native Spanish speaker. The first few bites, I paired the tomato with lettuce, cucumber, and anything else I could get onto my fork, hiding the flavor and suppressing my discomfort. But then after a few bites, I realized it wasn't that bad. Within a few days, I was munching on cherry tomatoes in big slices without thinking twice. My experience in Merida has been like this. Things that at first seem strange or scary or uncomfortable turn into something wonderful and beautiful. Things I might have missed had I not committed to being open to new experiences this summer. I suppose I could have resisted, eating around the tomatoes and throwing them in the trash when I was done with the rest of the salad. But if I hadn't have just taken those first few bites, I never would have known how good tomatoes really are. And sometimes all it really takes to experience something amazing are those first few uncomfortable, scary steps.